Hey, Triple B here. Do you miss playing decks like Mad Party, Lost March, and Night March, and are looking to get a pretty budget-friendly deck to play the Pokemon trading card game? Well, with the new set, Pal Evolved, we're getting that deck in United Wings. It's a very cool deck that for each guy that has United Wings that's in your discard pile, you're going to do 20 damage. So basically the same thing as those previous decks, but it's in standard format now. There is 3 different attackers that have United Wings, and all are different types too, which gives you some pretty interesting coverage, especially with where the meta's at right now. We're getting Murkrow, that's a dark type, so you can hit weakness into things like Gardevoir EX and Mew Vmax, which are seeing quite a bit of play. Watterel, which is lightning, hits weakness into Palkia and Lugia Vstar, which are both pretty relevant cards. And Flamingo, which is colorless and hits weakness into, well, nothing, but it has an ability that when you put it on the bench, lets you search your deck for 3 more Flamingo, and then you can discard those and do more damage, right? Like, get 3 Flamingo, discard them off to like a Research or Ultra Ball. 60 more damage coming out. It's cool. You can also attack with a double turbo energy on the Flamingo and the Wattrel, so they're just solid attackers to be set up very quickly with just 1 attachment. The Murkrow also only needing just 1 dark energy to attack. Would be kind of cool if we could just throw them all in the discard pile though and do maximum damage, right? Because if we have 4 copies of each, that's what, 12 times 2, 240. We wouldn't have any attackers though. Oh wait, never mind, Ditto exists. Yeah, let's just do that. Throw them all in the bin, chuck Ditto down. He can use Murkrow's attack. He could use, well, Flamingo's attack. You're good. He can get going. 240 with a dark energy onto him. Attach a choice belt, 270. You're 10 damage shy of knocking out V-Star Pokemon. So to scale that up a little bit higher, we'll just put a Gapejaw Bog in play. When they bench a basic Pokemon, they take 20 damage. Did we miss that though? Like, is the guy already in play? And, well, we've just put the Gapejaw Bog down. They bench something else though? Okay, cool. We can use Alakazam, move that 20 damage from that bench guy onto the active guy. Now it's at 290 damage with a choice belt. Very solid. Or in situations where you're not hitting enough numbers into things to take a knockout, maybe you've hit 160 into something, you only need to do another 120 to finish it off. Use Alakazam, move damage off that 160 guy to the next guy you want to target the next turn. Set yourself up for success in the future. Finish off that guy with the little bit of damage you're doing. It's just, yeah, some very versatile gameplay you can be doing with that, which is very solid. To make sure we're going to set this deck up, though, because obviously there's a lot of Pokemon you want to get in play. There's a lot of Pokemon you want to get in the discard pile. We do need quite a bit of draw and quite a bit of discard power. So we're going to be running with Kirlia. Kirlia lets you discard a card from your hand and draw 2 more cards. It is a stage 1 Pokemon, so you have to evolve it up from Ralts. Does take a little bit of time, but there's another draw-based Pokemon we can be running in Squawkabilly that just came out in Paldea Evolved. And the nice thing is, if you're playing on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, the online client for this game, you can get this guy for free. There's one, I believe, on the rank 6 of the Battle Pass, or if you opt for the premium version of the Battle Pass, you get one at rank 1. Premium version of the Battle Pass, too, doesn't actually cost money, it just costs in-game currency. So as long as you're just playing the game and doing the daily quests, you can get them pretty quickly, making this a very budget-friendly deck to build online. And if you're trying to build it in real life, most of the cards are just commons, so it's probably going to cost you like 10 bucks, if that. The Squawkabilly, though, its ability, it only works on the first turn, but it works at any point. So if you open it, or if you use Nest Ball to get it, or you just play it from hand to use it, you can trigger its ability anytime you'd like, but only on the first turn. It discards your entire hand, and then you draw a fresh 6 cards. It's effectively as strong as a supporter card, which is really solid. Downside being, though, it is a 2-prize Pokemon, whereas everything else in the deck is 1 prize, and it's kind of nice if we are just a purely 1-prize deck, because then if you take a little while to get set up, your opponent's taking 1 prize at a time, you want to be taking 2 of them, you can be playing a bit of catch-up. So the other stadium we're going to be running is Collapse Stadium, which once you have a full bench of 5 guys, including that Squawkabilly, you put Collapse Stadium in play, you then have to compress your bench down to 4 Pokemon in play, meaning you could just go, hey, Squawkabilly, now you're in the bin too. Go join the other birds. You're set. It's great. The other thing we're going to do to make sure our opponent can't take more than 1 prize in a turn is by running Manaphy. Radiant Greninja is seeing a lot of play. Lightning decks are starting to run Magnezone Vstar, and both those do let them do 90 damage to 2 Pokemon. Most of our guys have 90 or less HP, so by having Manaphy, we can protect our Pokemon from bench damage and just kind of fixes that up, making them take 1 prize at a time. It's definitely earned a space in this deck. The trainer cards for this list, though, pretty straightforward other than the ones we've covered. We've got Professor's Research just to be straight draw power. It discards our hand, so a great way to get the birds in the bin. 3 Serenas, it lets you do targeted discard to draw until you have 5 cards in hand, discarding up to 3 cards from your hands, picking the birds while holding onto your energies. Or if you want, you can use it to gust up a benched Pokemon V into the active, which when we can hit weakness into things like Lugias and Mew Vmaxes, by having specific attackers in play and having Serena as gust, it is very powerful. We've also got 2 copies of Boss's Orders just for targeted gust at things that aren't Pokemon V though, so we've got some coverage there. And to make sure that we're actually getting our Pokemon in hand, we've got 4 copies of Level Ball. Lets you search your deck for Pokemon that have 90 or less HP. It means you can get your Kirlias, your Ralts, your Murkrows, your Watterels. Once you've got your Kirlias in play, you can just grab, well, Murkrows and Watterels and then discard them to get 2 new cards off Level Ball. It's a great way to thin your deck and scale up your damage. We've got Nest Ball to get things directly to the bench. So that'll be getting your Alakazams that have more than 90 HP, your Manaphy's, your Squawk abilities. They're really good. And the other way we can be discarding and getting more Pokemon is with Ultra Ball. So you could go Level Ball, get birds in hand, Ultra Ball those birds away, get more birds, just kind of keep going. The deck thins itself out very quickly. It sets up very quickly and it hits some big numbers very quickly. And for the energy count for this, we are going to be running 4 double turbo energy and 4 dark energy. The double turbo energy covering the Watterels and Flamingos, whereas the dark covers the Murkrows, and you can use either of them to pay the Ditto's attack cost when you have, well, either of those things in the discard pile. So you've got quite a few options in the deck, as well as 2 Escape Rope as our only switching card in the list though. So that can be a little bit tricky. Make sure you always have 2 attackers in play at a time. So when one gets knocked out, the next one goes right up into the active. Bench space can be a little bit tight when the collapse stadium's in play, so just something to keep an eye out on. May have caught me a few times, so don't get frustrated if it takes you a while to learn the list. It is very resource intensive, but it's got great potential. What do you think of the birds though? Do you think the birds are the word? If you want to try out the deck, the list will be on the screen right now, as well as in the description of the video. All you have to do, just copy, paste it onto PTCGL and you're ready to get going. If you do give it a go, just make sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. And if you like lists like this, hit and subscribe will let you know when I've got new videos coming out, or you can catch me live on Twitch. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's Australian time zones though, so if you're from the land down under, I'll see you there. And if you're in the US, sometimes I stream Saturday afternoon. It's your Friday night. Might catch me there, but let's jump on ladder and see how we go with this tonight. Probably just start the Ralts, to be honest. Just got there? Started typing and then you said you're ending? Oh, yeah, no, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay, so it does look like we're into Miraidon and we're letting them go second. Not ideal. Meteor King with the rate of 18. How's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's your stream, bud? Get another Ralts? I think we just get another Ralts here, right? Everything else we want to get in hand to discard. Welcome to the Goomba Gang, Meteor King. Are you streaming PTCGL as well? Don't really want to get rid of this double turbo energy. I guess hindsight, we should have gone for like a Watterel or something just to be able to use the energy. Yeah, definitely should have done that because we could have attached the GT escape rope into it, had an attacker sitting in the active. We are into Miraidon, which means they can go electric generator to the bench. Find switch outs to it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Huck 33224. Welcome to the Goomba Gang. The voice for that clip. So silly. Now I was doing WWE, but you love Pokemon trading card games, so wanted to raid into someone playing Pokemon. Ah, cheers. How's WWE? I haven't played one of those games in ages. Those are sick. I remember like back in the 64 days, you'd go to like a sleepover and play WWE. That was like primetime stuff. Is that or Diddy Kong Racing? Which may or may not be showing my age a little bit. Right, what are we grabbing here? Watterel? Another Ralts. Probably another Ralts, right? We keep the level balls to get into Curlias. We've got this as an attacker. We've got Murkrow as an attacker. Let's get a Ralts. You used him already, yeah? Yeah. Okay, hand's looking like a little bit rough, but at the same time, we've got double level ball to get into double Curlia. We've got the Murkrow to discard to make our attack stronger, so should be fine. Should be fine. Also, I gotta catch up on chat. There's a lot of you guys in here now. Pokemon is fun. Fade has trolled you? Yeah. Actually, though, I was literally saying, like, okay, we're finishing up for tonight. Pokemon is fun. Hopped in, like, right as I said that. So one more game. We get raided. That's how it goes. It's time to duel. Angel, you a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, or? Do you have the Dark Magician? Do I have? Nah, we don't play him in Pokemon. You sleeve it up. People are like, what are you doing? You can't put people in those things. It's no longer a pet. Something completely different that you should not do. Just playing the mobile card game. It was fun. Did a good 9-hour stream playing an event, and now it's 5 a.m. Oh, there's a card game for WWE. That's cool. Is it like a gacha type thing, or how does that work? By the way, last set Ditto plus Didondo is also probably way better with Squawkabilly. Oh, absolutely. Get those Tatsugiri in the bin like ASAP. It'll be epic. We got zapped by the tiger. Play supporters so there's people in Pokemon decks. Technically not wrong. You know your stuff. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay, we check this active. We do have a 120 counter down. So it's like we could get the Alakazam in play to start discarding stuff. Only one Curlia in deck. I think we did have to discard some early, which means one's prized. Can we refinement into a draw supporter? Please? That's not what I want. Not what I wanted at all. Like, we don't need the Manaphy just yet. I want to get one down in case they play Magnezone. But yeah, I think we just check that there and kind of hope for the best. Cool. Like, this deck either pops off or just goes so slow, but we're giving up one prize at a time. So we got time. We got time. Do you have Blue Eyes White Dragon? I have Elvis Bird. It's basically the same thing. He has eyes. And he's epic. Oh, you got ads? Sorry to hear that, Angel. Blue Eyes White Dragon is Reshiram? His eyes blue? I thought his eyes were red. Maybe his eyes are blue. Excalibur. Isn't Blue Eyes White Dragon like blue though? So isn't kind of a farce? Excalibur count? Okay, let's level ball. We get another bird to throw in the bin. Get this one. Got research, so that's good. Down by 2 prizes, but we should be able to get a bit of a comeback coming. Let's throw that down. Got Palpad. Is it worth using it? Just got 2 research in there, so I think we hold off till we use up like Serenas and stuff so we can target down Raikos. Pretty far off from getting a knockout though. So that's a thing. Let's grab this. Don't think we've used Curlia yet. Eat a bit of crow. Hey, we got another one. Look at us go. Okay, do we hold? So if we Ultra Ball it, it's not even getting us to like breakpoint numbers. There's some damage counters out. So we Ultra Ball it, it makes it so we're doing what, 140. We get into Alakazam, move it, puts it to 160. We had a choice belt. Absolutely, but I think for the time being, we may just hold. Actually, if we do that, Go for the Alakazam. We hard retreat. I think that does fix up the numbers to like a point where it actually makes some sense. Right, because then he's hitting 160 into it. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we hit 160, goes up to 180. We can move the 20 off that Miraidon onto there to knock him out. We get a kill. We get a kill. Bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but get there. Meteor King, you got your Pal the Evolve stuff coming tomorrow. Boost your case, excited to break into them, not pull any. Oh no. Bet you'll get a lot of Tinkaton EX though. Yeah, like Tinkaton at least is just full art and trainer gallery. So if you're getting them, they're like pretty cool. We tried out Tinkaton earlier today. It's pretty fun. Like you can make some shenanigans with it, but it's like this where there's a lot of setup required to get to stuff. Whereas there's decks that just do other things a lot faster. Only need one more fire type for Ninetales. Ah, cool. Nice. What kind of Ninetales are you trying to build? What Ninetales is there even in rotation right now? Question of the day. Tinkaton has been so much fun, but getting hand size up has been difficult because the Curlia engine is just +1 per turn for 2 cards set up and vulnerable to Greninja. You may end up with a 10 card hand, but it often takes 3 cards to set up first. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. So I tried it again today and checked in like Cynthia and stuff. So as things are getting knocked out, you're at least going Cynthia, get into an 8 card hand, and it's a little bit quicker to recover that way. It's by no means a perfect system, but it is a system. What else is in here? Okay, so there's Curlia in there. There's our counter stadium in there. We get a burb. Get the Ditto. Okay. And what are we looking to get off of this? Like, I think we could just go Serena. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Theoretically, hold the energy for Ditto. We don't have a lot of cards left in the deck, though. So now, no, we hang on to Serena as extra draw power. We've got more outs to energy, and we got the counter stadium. So counter stadium is nice, because then we can go spoons. Grab these. Kill Raikou. Get him out of here. What's he done for anyone lately, right? Don't even need to attack to take kills. We get the Curlia. We get to kill that, and I just need to take 3 prizes somehow. We know there's another bird in there. So get that with a heavy ball we just got back. Ditch it with Curlia. Do more damage. Nice. Like, do we use this? Might as well, right? Get rid of an Ultra Ball. Doing 180. This gets knocked out, puts us to 200. We Ultra Ball this way, puts this to 220. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Actually, let's get rid of the research. Yeah. So getting rid of the research, we're getting targeted draw that's not going to draw out the rest of our deck. Research would effectively just end the game if we use it. Whereas Serena, like, we can choose just to discard 1 or 2 things at a time and go a little bit slower, takes our time, get some wins. And let's catch up on the chat. Angel, Triple B CT TCG. That's me, I'm that guy. Do you play Pokemon card game tournaments? I do. It's been a while. I usually go by like once a month. There's like a competitive event at our league, and that's kind of where I'll play the most. Stage 2 Tinkaton uses a rare candy, which also limits your big Tinkaton severely. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. Ninetales from the weekly missions. What? What Ninetales in the weekly missions? I feel like I'm missing something about what you're asking, Angel. I think we actually need both Research and Chorus plus Zinnia Miriam to turn 2, set hand size to 7, then buff it turn 3, and I think after trying Curly a Liepard, we instead need Dugard turn 2 plus Flamingo Flock thing. Need another hand size buff for Flamingo, but you don't know what. Yeah, like it is a little bit tricky to get big hand sizes, right? Especially with the amount of stuff that can kind of counter into it, like Iono. And I don't know, like Flamingo seems like a lot. Like it just sounds like it's very much uphill fighting for deck space in it as it is. I think we do need the second collapse stadium. Because the fact that we've prized it this game with the Squawkabillies just like sitting on the bench for them to gust kill is a little concerning. Like they effectively just need boss for a game at any point. They take out one single prizer, they come up, they kill that. Oh, okay, or they whiff. So we boss kill that? How much am I doing? 200. And he's got a DT attached. So like, do I just take that out? Tempted just to kill that. But then this isn't doing enough, right? I guess if this gets killed, this is doing more. I should have just Clarid. I should have Clarid to get Dark Energy. Keep this doing max numbers. Yeah, let's go for that. We know there's a boss in the prizes. Chances of us getting into it are quite high. And then we just boss kill a single prizer. Like, if they take out Squawkabilly here, they're only getting 2 prizes. They've got to take 3. We don't get the boss. Okay, so the last card in the deck's a boss. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. We got greedy. If I would have killed the Greninja, then we would have Serened the Raichu for game right there. Boss in here? Boss in here? Boss in deck still? Oh, boss is in deck still and we're fine. We've got 4 cards left. I've got Refinement. Never punished. Yeah. Like, I got a little caught up in chat. Kind of lost track of where we were, but it's fine. We had it just lined up for the game. Nice, yeah. Wings of Union or United Wings. It's solid. It's solid. I want to go first. Now we want to go second. I want to go second. I want to open Murkrow. I want to pop off. Actually, opening this isn't bad either. The ability, though, just gets Flamigos, right? So it's like, we bench this other one just to get 2 more. It's not the greatest value. I think we just leave it. Chien Pao we're one-shotting. We don't need to worry about weakness for this. If they bench a Palkia, we have a Watterel. ideally they don't fill out their bench so we can get Gape Jaw down and get some cheeky damage counters out that way. Picks up some numbers. Always nice. Nice. Oh. Okay, well, we definitely get roll. Oh, actually. No, we only get mana fee, right? So if we don't get mana fee, the Greninja comes out and just starts wrecking our board. It's our first turn, so we can use the Squawk ability. And like, do we do that? Because we know that we're getting 2 more Flamingos that way. Don't need to do max damage, but we do need to do pretty good damage. Let's just do it. Let's dig. Is Choice Belt even doing anything? Like, he's an EX. Maybe they have a Palkia. In the event that they have a Palkia, we'll have one on Ditto. Now I kind of wish we hadn't attached the energy, because we could escape rope and take out one of those guys. But we've got the Collapse Stadium to get the Squawk ability off our bench. Get rid of that, get rid of... Might be this. I go bye-bye birdie. Nice. Like, not big damage, but some damage. Watching Mew players not know why their Greninja is not working. You mean new players? What Mew players? Who's running Greninja and Mew? I mean Genesect. Okay. Okay, they're going for the Escape rope we give up to Flamingo. You kill my Flamingo, cool, more damage. And if you don't, I have DT to get it going. Like, no way in hell I'm giving up Manaphy when you have Frog. And Genesect when you have Spiritomb out. Oh, sick. Yeah, Spiritomb's spicy. Hang on, you're running Spiritomb and Tinglu. I guess it does make sense, because then if they go Path to the Peak and Mew, it shuts off the Tinglu, but Path to the Peak doesn't shut off the Spiritomb, which shuts off their Genesect. Okay. That's actually pretty clever. I like it. Oh, they got a Sparkle Cat. Oh, they got a Sparkle Candy. I love that he has to use 2 energy to kill this. How many are we looking at in the discard right now, though? Stop that. 3, 5. Okay, so we're doing 80. Like, not big numbers, but... Flamingos, we've got 3 there. Okay, we may as well just attach this here then. If we escape rope, he just brings up the other cat. Which isn't like the worst. If they don't, they give up either the frog or that. No, I think we just want to focus down these guys. Get rid of the energy. We can get it back with Clara if we need it. Okay. And like that being 40 off is a little bit annoying, but if they try and move it out of the active, we can get into Alakazam and just move pings to it later. They kill this. This goes up to 140. We ditch that 160. So we do need to go quite a while still to get to the Chien Pao numbers. But as long as Manaphy stays in play, like we're just giving up 1 prize a turn, like we've got time. We got time. Yeah, I think we boss killed the frog. We boss kill the Baxcalibur, they can just replace it. We boss kill the frog. They lose the energy that's already attached to it. They need to get like Super Rod, get it back in the deck, get it out of the deck. Oh, hello. Well, there's a Watterel target. Okay, so best case, we find a way to, or I just boss kill that. That's also an option. Like Ditto should be able to hit the number to kill him. I don't even need to go for the Watterel. But I'm thinking like we try and get into Alakazam. Boss kill that. He's not in the bin, right? Ah, he's in the deck. He's in the deck. Good. Do I still have energy in here? 1? Okay. 1 in the dark. Okay. Oh, and 1 in hand. That's fine. By refinement, they get rid of what? That little dude? Or not refinement, lapsed. We got the Nest Ball, we got the Alakazam, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. They get rid of the little guy, and then it's like Just need to kill that later. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, we'll boss kill that. We should be doing 160. Perfect. And if we can get the Watterel, it's like, do I put this down? Put this down as a theoretical other attacker. Yes. Oh, I shouldn't have bumped. Yeah, no, that's silly. Like, by bumping the collapse stadium, or bumping the Gape Jaw for the collapse stadium, it means they can bench something. No damage counters come down for the Alakazam. Whereas having that, then it's like, hey, if you bench anything else, I kill Chien Pao with it. Now that's sitting there with 20 left, and like, I can't really do anything. That's a little bit silly. But if we miss taking a knockout ever, like if we half hit into something, then it's like half hit into that, move 2 counters onto that, take it out, kill that. Yeah, it's a little bit silly. Would have been a different story if then we like boss killed that instead of going for the Greninja. But letting the Greninja live means they just need to kill the Manaphy, Greninja, take out this. Like, we just don't want them ever getting 2 prizes at one go. So stand by the decision, but changing the stadium out, that part probably could have been different. Yeah, they really want that frog. How are we looking for Pokemon? So 4, 6, 9, 180. This in the bin puts me to 200. I think we get Ditto back. Yeah, we'll go Clara. Get this back. Get this back just as fodder. Doing 200. Okay. We're just moving these damage counters around. That seems to just kind of be the thing. We're not killing that Chien Pao, I guess. We'll take this one out though. They lose some energy. I put this down just as a threat, and it's just DTE. We can take that out. Like we've got the Serena to guarantee it too. And then Ditto to clean up. Have you used Pal Pad? No. Okay. Because we'll want to get into Pal Pad to get the Clara back into the deck so that if they do boss kill Manaphy, because if they boss kill Manaphy this turn, then Greninja can come out and finish the game. Both got very big hands, jeez. Yeah, I think if they don't have the boss play this turn, we get it. Right? Like, they kill this, this goes active, we attach DTE, we Serena that up. We have Ditto on the bench that should be ready to go the following turn. They haven't used the Vstar power. Okay, and we got the Pal Pad to get the Clara back in the deck too. Perfect. Right, 400, good number. Actually, do we even need the Clara? I don't think we need Clara, because we just need to get a knockout next turn. So let's just do this, and we'll put draw supporters back in. Right, like we just put research, or like Raihan. Maybe the Clara just to guarantee an energy if we get like Ionode. But yeah, I think we should have this. If they go to that one, we still got the Alakazam. We just move damage counters from this one onto that guy. Okay, they've got Manaphy play finally, but yeah, it's too little too late. Oh shit, never mind. No, they got it. They got it. Nice. Okay, yeah. So by bumping the Gapejaw for the collapse, we lost the damage counters for that Alakazam that would have had this knocked out 2-3 turns ago. Game would have been over, and now we lose because of it. Learn from our mistakes, guys. The dang frog.